In this video, I'm going to show you the simplest, easy, seated posture exercise that you should be doing every day. How do I know you should be doing it every day? Well, if you are not engaged in a regular posture correction routine or a movement routine or an exercise routine, you're probably not moving enough like most people. If you don't move enough, your posture suffers, your health suffers, your movement suffers, and your energy levels suffer. The great thing about this exercise, you don't need any special equipment. There's 4 parts to it for each person's tolerance or abilities. So you start at part 1 with me and we'll work up to part 2, 3, and 4. If you add this to your daily routine, I know it's going to make you feel better, look better, move better, and be healthier. Let's get to it. I encourage you to follow along with me so you know what you should be doing at each part of this exercise. Now, 2 things. If you know you have anterior pelvic tilt or a hyperlordotic curve, excessive curve, then stay in neutral. If you know that you have posterior pelvic tilt, which is more common than people think because of how we sit, then you want to go into extension. And extension, I'll show you this from the side as well, but this is the first part. Here we are sitting. We're working away. The first part of the exercise, for those that are struggling with their posture or have poor mobility, all we do is go into extension. So now that we're in extension, the second part of the exercise is going to take our hands, externally rotate. So we're going to point our thumbs back. We're going to grab the back of our chair. We're extended in the lower back. We're going to push our sternum or extend our thoracic spine so our chest is to the ceiling. This is part 2. If this is where your tolerance level is, then hold this for 15 to 30 seconds. When you get better, you can work up to a minute, 2 to 3 times a day. So just to recap, part 1 is simple. Go into extension, neutral posture if you have anterior pelvic tilt. Most people will be able to tolerate into extension, part 1. Part 2, externally rotate our thumbs and hands, grab the back or slide back to the chair and push our chest to the ceiling as we squeeze our shoulder blades apart. So now that we've held this in part 2 of the exercise, the very next exercise is very simply, we're going to extend our head to our maximum range. So some of you might be this, others might be able to get up to here. And for some of you, part 3 is where you're going to be. Let me show you from the side again. Part 1, extension. Part 2, externally rotate our hands, grab the back, and then pull our sternum, point our sternum to the ceiling, extend our thoracic spine. Part 3, just an extension of the head. So if that's where you're at, hold that for 15 to 30 seconds, maybe 10 seconds if that's all you can do. It doesn't really matter what you're doing. The important part is that you're putting yourself in a mirror image of this. We want to extend up. And finally, part 4 of the exercise is probably the most difficult, but if you can work up to this part 4, it's going to be excellent to help correct your posture. So let's go through it. Part 1, extension. Part 2, externally rotate, squeeze your shoulder blades together, sternum and chest up. Part 3, extension. And now part 4, retraction. This is not a simple chin tuck like this. You need to, like I said, extend, externally rotate, chest and sternum up, head up, and we're going to pull back like a turtle. That's kind of like the chin tuck 2.0 that I've shown in another video. I don't love just strict chin tucks unless it's very specific. There's a very specific cervical configuration that works for. Most times that can irritate your underlying condition. So the extension and then pull in is the final part 4 of the exercise. I'm going to show you the whole thing again from the side so you can see exactly what I'm doing and you can do it with me. Like I said before, 2 to 3 times, preferably 3 times a day, holding it up to about 60 seconds is going to go a long way in making you feel better, look better, move better, and your health will improve. Let's do this one more time. So typically we sit like this. This is what causes posterior pelvic tilt. We're cupping in. So a lot of people have that. Everybody thinks they have anterior pelvic tilt. Some of you do, and if you know that, then you don't want to extend hyper. You'll stay neutral. But let's assume you don't have anterior pelvic tilt. The first part is extending. Feet are flat in the floor. We're going to pull our shoulders back, externally rotate our hands, and we're going to pull, as we lean back slightly, pull our chest and sternum up. That's part 2. Part 3 is extend the head to your tolerance and hold. If you can do the next part, part 4, you're going to tuck your chin and hold this for anywhere between 10 all the way up to 60 seconds. Just doing that, you should feel warm, you should feel upright, there should be energy, better blood flow to your brain. It's such a simple thing that's gonna help you break up your postural strain day to day when you're sitting in front of your computer or TV. I encourage you to add this to your routine. If you want a more in-depth or a specific posture correction for, say, forward head posture or anterior pelvic tilt, please stick around my channel and explore. I know you'll find something that you like. If you have a question or comment, please leave that below. You'll notice on my channel, I try to answer every single question. I might miss one here and there, but I'll do my best to get to yours as soon as possible. If you want more direction or connection with me, and maybe you want a specific video, maybe you'll consider joining our membership so you can get further connection and help direct the future of this channel. And finally, if you're new to my channel, you might want to consider subscribing so you can be informed when I upload new videos. Put this in your posture routine. It could just change. It'll break up your day. You'll feel better and function better. I can't wait to see my next video. Until then, stay well.